Hi everyone, I hope all is well. This week's Parsha is Parshat Vayetzei. Now, I hope everyone is having a great Thanksgiving, because in this week's Parsha there's a lot of thanks that's really embodied through Yaakov and a lot of his actions. And toward the end of the Parsha, actually at the very end of the Parsha, we see that Yaakov is finally able to take his family out of Haran, away from Lavan, his evil father-in-law. Right? He's able to take his wives and his children out and start making their way toward Israel. Now, the second to last verse of this week's Parsha says that Yaakov went out, presumably from the camp that his family was in, maybe something else, and he encountered these angels of God. All right, great. Finish the Parsha there, right? Why another pasuk? No, there's one last pasuk that says that Yaakov encountered angels, right? It could be the same angels, could be different angels. We'll talk about it in a minute. And he said, "Look, this is a godly place." He says this is a godly place, and then the parsha, and he calls it Machanim, which means camps in the plural form. And then the parsha ends. So the question is, why do we have this second verse? Just say like he encountered these angels. So Rashi says that the second to last pasuk refers to one set of angels that were supposed to guide Yaakov from Haran, from the time he left his father-in-law's house to the land of Israel, and then he encountered another set of angels that would take him into the land of Israel. But the Ramban makes a point on Rashi. He says he wasn't actually able to tell him, but he says in practice he's saying, Rashi, Yaakov wasn't close to entering the land of Israel, so how is it possible that he's encountering two sets of angels already? It doesn't really make sense. And Ibn Ezra has, going off of the same kind of logic that the Ramban is going off of, he says that the two camps that Yaakov is referring to is the angels that are escorting Yaakov and Yaakov's own family, right? That's the other camp. It says Yaakov went out in the singular and he encountered these angels. And then presumably when he brings the angels back to his camp, he says, wow, look, he has this Machanim moment. He says, look, my worlds are colliding, right? I have these angels of my past, my upbringing that are with me now, that embody Torah and mitzvot. And here I have my family that have grown up in Haran, in this crazy place with my evil father-in-law, and now my worlds are coming together, and here I declare this place is now called Machanim, the camps plural. And this is kind of the idea that the Ibn Ezra is bringing with my own interpretation of it. And I really think it's just a powerful message for all of us to have these Machanim moments, especially around this time of Thanksgiving and also everything going on. That we're living in a world where learning Torah and learning things about Judaism, of our Jewish identities, are so accessible to us. And although we live in such a world where it may be more of a world that Yaakov was living in with his evil father-in-law in Haran, right? But we have so many opportunities to have these Machanim moments, to see our worlds of Judaism, of Torah, collide with our everyday lives. So my bracha to all of us is that we're able, as we watch this video and throughout our daily lives, to really realize these Machanim moments and be thankful for them, to be really thankful that we have the ability to learn Torah in these times, and that it's so accessible right here on all of our devices. And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.